Hi all, welcome back to Beanie Composter. If you've watched our last couple of episodes, you'd have seen we've had problems getting the Hotbin above 40 degrees. Well, now we've got the complete and utter opposite. It's just rocketed into orbit, so have a look. Ready for this, guys? Show them the temperature.
What is it?
Don't worry guys, that needle is not broken. That is a true reading.
What is the reading actually?
I don't know, it's close to 80. So I thought, it's not the nicest of days, but we've got to take the oldest boy back to university today. So I thought, while we were away, instead of having a barbecue tonight, we could cook the food in the Hotbin. So for this episode, we're gonna see if you can get your Hotbin this hot. Can you actually cook a meal in there and save, for me, some gas and electricity? And also, you know, is it possible, and will I eat it if it is cooked? Let's find out. So for all you older viewers, which I know there's a few of you, then you probably all know baked apple, and I haven't got a apple corer, so I'm just going to use an old-fashioned Parisian scoop and just take out the middle. And all these trimming bits can go, you know, in the Hotbin as well. This is just an experiment, and it's not our Beanie Chef channel, so don't get confused. And if I'm not doing this completely properly, it's only because, you know, it's an experiment, and you know, I'm not showing you how to cook here. I'm just going to put a few sultanas in there and a little bit of golden syrup. If it will come out. I'm sure a few of you have heard that noise in the old people's home. And then, I don't know if most of you know, foil's got two different sides. You've got a shiny side and then a dull side. Normally you wrap the food in the, you know, with the shiny side on the inside, so it conducts the heat. So that's our apple. If you were to do that in an oven, I'd imagine probably give that, depending on what apples you use, you know, probably, you know, 40 minutes to an hour on a lowish heat. So we're gonna have to extend that. So I've got a little bit of chicken breast. I've put a bit of garlic and thyme there. And half a sausage, because I'm so tight I don't want to waste the whole one. Two new potatoes. And I'm gonna put 2 eggs in, just completely, you know, with the shell, just like that, and just sit them in there. So let's go to the Hotbin. We're gonna just stick, I think, everything inside. I'm gonna bury it a little bit because it's gonna be probably a bit, you know, we're gonna get more heat. So apples go in there. I've got sausage, chicken breast I'm gonna leave on the top a little bit, and the new potatoes I'm gonna bury them, you know, inside, because I want some heat for them. And the same for the eggs, I'm gonna bury them down in the sides. When I'm putting my hand in there, it's actually quite warm. I'm just gonna cover that a little bit, and we'll see what's happened with that. Good morning, madam.
Good
Can
morning.
I take your order from the hot composting restaurant?
Can I have 24-hour egg, please? Straight from the compost.
Welcome to the Hotbin Compost restaurant. We're going to take out an egg now that's been in there just over 24 hours, so let's see. Ooh. Okay, madam, don't worry about all this stuff on the outside, that's just the compost aromas, and it's safe to eat. I promise. There you go.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you. I certainly will. It smells funny.
Yeah?
Chef, is this actually safe to eat?
I don't know.
Put it on.
It's definitely cooked.
It is cooked.
Mm.
Yeah. Should I be brave? But the white is a bit not quite white.
No.
Is there another one? Let's try. It doesn't smell bad actually. It actually doesn't smell bad, but the color is a bit creamy beige. It may be safe, but I'm not sure if I want to try.
I can probe it before to see what temperature it's at.
Probe it, the egg.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain what you're doing.
So I'm just going to see how hot it is inside. Maybe
This one is harder though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it feels a bit harder than the other one. Smells. It doesn't smell bad, but it smells of compost. Okay, so egg experiment failed.
No, it's definitely cooked.
It is cooked. It is cooked, but would you eat it? Maybe not.
The egg is definitely hard boiled. In fact, it's overcooked where you've got that grey bit round the yolk. But because the white has gone a bit funny, as in like discoloured, we're not going to actually eat this just for health and safety reasons. But you could definitely cook an egg in your compost. So the new potatoes now, let's see if they're actually cooked. They were buried, down below, and if you can see, we're at almost 80 degrees there. So we're going to take those to the plate and see if they're actually cooked. I've got a feeling they're still a little bit hard. Yeah. So they're not really, they have cooked a bit, but they're still quite hard in the centre, so maybe they would need a couple more days. Sausage and chicken now, let's see what's happened with that one. It actually looks cooked. I'm going to probe that quickly. So for it to be definitely cooked, we need to be over 63, otherwise, it's too dangerous to eat it. So we're not reaching, over 60 there, we're at 59, so I'm not going to actually eat that. But let's cut it in half and see what it's like. So when you're cutting it, it feels almost cooked. It's solid. So, if it had gone up a couple more degrees, I would have actually eaten that. But I just don't want to, even though I'm not working at the moment, I don't want to be off sick for like the old raging Dale Trotters. Now for the chicken. So I put garlic and thyme in there, and I'm going to probe that again. This one we're actually going up a bit quicker than the sausage, so maybe we might get up to 63 on this one. So once again we're struggling to get to that magic number of over 63 degrees, which would make it safe. Like bacteria that's bad for you has been destroyed, and we're not getting over that. And because it's been sitting in there at that sort of temperature for, you know, 24 hours plus, I'm not going to risk eating that. Although let's cut it and see, you know, there's some nice chicken juice there. It's definitely, you know, cooked. Although it's quite sort of, it shreds apart, so that's where it's probably been slow cooked for such a long time. But as I say, because, you know, we've not reached that magic number, I'm not going to actually risk it. And the garlic has, yeah, that's cooked a little bit. It smells quite nice. So unfortunately, I'm sorry about the last few items, but I can guarantee our signature dish, which is baked apple, is going to be absolutely great.
I'm looking forward to it.
Baked apple now, let's have a look. It's been sitting in there, and it actually, from what I can feel, it feels quite good. Like juice is coming out, so yeah, this one might be a winner. Baked apple, madam, with sultanas and golden syrup.
Thank you. This actually smells really nice. I don't hesitate with this one. This is really nice. We can make more of them. Do you want to try? This is a nice one.
So let's show a close up of this then.
It is nice. Yeah.
You're going to show them, put the spoon through it so they can see how it's going. So instead of summary on the bench, we thought it'd be quite nice to do a summary on the, you know, the outside dining table. So can you actually cook in the hot bin? Well, if you get the hot bin hot enough, like we have at the moment, then, you know, we've proved that you can actually cook in there. Maybe some things are definitely not, you know, edible, like meats and that, but, you know, the egg was definitely cooked all the way through, you could see that. And the apple, well, that is, I'd say, from all my chefing experience, that is cooked to perfection. Like normally some of these that you do in the oven, they just all explode, but in the hot bin, it's, you know, it's stayed in a perfect form, and it's literally cooked like some of those Michelin star chefs would do in a water bath. So for me, cooking baked apple in the hot bin is definitely a thumbs up. All that's missing is a bit of ice cream or custard. So hope this video has inspired you to either get your hot bin hotter or try to cook something in there just for a, you know, a bit of a giggle. So our channel's just about, you know, maintaining the hot bin and having a bit of fun at the same time. So don't forget, if you've not already subscribed, to subscribe, give us a thumbs up and leave us some comments. And until next time, happy composting and happy composting cooking.